Well, greetings, U.S. history. Welcome to week 4 of semester 3 online learning. As you're checking out this week's big idea and what we're going to be doing, you're probably a lot like me, where you're looking at the agenda and you're like, where is the rest of the agenda? Well, you're looking at it, and so each week, we get to kind of pick and choose, what we're going to do, what we're going to learn, and how much. And I think the first 3 weeks being quarantined and online learning, we've done a great job. And so making some adjustments this week on what we're going to do, some adjustments, but sometimes in life, less is more. And so I think maybe a little less work than what we've done the last 3 weeks, but I think it's an opportunity to learn some new things, and maybe some of the topics that we're going to be talking about, you might have some prior knowledge, and maybe we can build on some of that prior knowledge, or maybe if you know nothing about what we're going to be talking about, again, an opportunity to kind of learn some new things. And so we're going to be talking about the 1960s now. We kind of finish up the 50s with domestic policy and foreign policy. So now we're going to splash into the 60s, and really kind of focusing maybe more on the first third of the 60s, dealing with the election of 1960 between John Kennedy and Richard Nixon. We're going to be talking about some civil rights issues that will come into place in the 60s, the race to space, part of the Cold War between us, the United States, and the Soviet Union, and then kind of wrapping it up with the assassination of President Kennedy. So that's kind of the topic we're going to be learning this week. And, I have in our Google Classroom the agenda. And so the first thing is no TCI this week. Yeah, we're giving TCI a break. I know that we've been doing most of our work from TCI. I mean, there's been some videos that we've kind of implemented, but we're going to give TCI a break this week. Woo, woo. And so no TCI reading. And so what you have in your agenda is just one PowerPoint that deals with the topic of Kennedy and the race to space and civil rights and the assassination. And so the video is me teaching, kind of like right now on Screencastify. And what I will need you to do is watch the video, and then when on a piece of paper, good paper, scrap paper, pen in hand, is take notes. Just write down the notes that I'm presenting. And so hopefully the presentation that I'm going to do here in a little bit isn't too long, but you just basically write down the notes, very similar to what we did in class, except in class I would usually kind of give you an outline, and now it's just basically write it down on scrap paper. And then when the presentation is done, take your notes and then convert your notes into a brand new living document. So that part we're going to kind of keep the same. So taking your notes and putting them into the living document, and then add, whether it be Google Doc or Google presentation, and then adding your own pictures, your own maps, your own graphs, whatever you want to add to your living document. I'm not going to put a number of how many pictures you need to add. I think at the end of the day, you get to choose. And I think, if you do one, I think you'll know that's probably not enough. If you do like 17, that's probably too much. So I mean, you'll know whether or not, if you have enough pictures that kind of go with the presentation that I'm presenting. Turn-in time is still Friday, May 15th at 5 o'clock. So that will remain the same. So that part will not change. So that's the agenda for the week. So a little bit shorter. I will have a couple of videos to kind of watch, short ones that deal with our topic, and that will kind of help you maybe answer a final question that I have in the presentation. So that is all I have for the agenda, maybe the quickest agenda ever. We'll continue to do our on decks. I'll have that on your class site each day. And of course, Thursdays, if you guys didn't know, I kind of double up on Thursdays, so you have a chance to get your on decks done early. So that's kind of our plan. And that is it for right now.